think we're back. Hello? There's the stream cord ping. If I swap over to the 14 theme, is everything going to be alright? I think we're good now. Except for the fact that I still need to readjust how things look on the 14th theme. Things are fine now. We're gonna move Graha Taco first. Because I use Graha Taco as YouTube isn't working. Do I need a new YouTube link? Got it to work? Okay. I took away my thumbnail. Let me put that back. Alright. Things are back now. I think. Least scuffed stream. True. Real. Alright, let me post this in the Going Live channel. Try moving camera. I'm not seeing any. In fact, I'm seeing a raise in bit rate. Alright, let's move the game. What is it snapping to right there? It's fine. Graha Taco needs to go up like 1 pixel. I'm holding shift. I should be locked into vertical or horizontal. And actually, you can size down Graha Taco. Why did Graha Taco do that? Graha Taco, why hast thou forsaken me? Alright, there we go. Graha Taco does not abide by my foolish mortal rule. True. infinite. You know what? Sometimes that's what it takes to be infinite. Hold on, things are gonna look weird for a second. But that's just Scuff being Scuff. Let's see. I also do want, like, I do want everything to be, like, more centralized. Means you guys get to see me, like, edit the height of this, like, pixel by pixel. Alright, I think this is about as middle as I'm gonna get it. Checking the AV cables and HDMI ports. Gotta make sure I got red into red, white into white, and yellow into yellow. Alright. Anyway, now that the Scuff is gone, and definitely will not ever return. Looks a little small. It'll be fine. Alright. We need to make all of these things. We need 18 yew lumber, 18 mahogany lumber, 18 iron nails, and 18 cobalt ingots. I already gathered all of those things last night. But today is just crafting. That's all we're doing today. We are just crafting. I would like to finish at least this Bronco type hull. Alright. Let me pull up the crafting list. Put on some crafting music. There's crafting music like in game. Let me turn the game volume up. You know, just I mean, we will get to mining later, because I would like to not have to buy all the stuff. Alright. Let's see, we need to... First up is the yew lumber and mahogany lumber. Those are like level 18. Nope. And now we get lazy on it. Like 2 weeks and I can supply you with all the materials you need. Unfortunately, Tato, you can't, because as a free trial player, you cannot join a free company, and you cannot trade with other players. subscription for the sole purpose of giving you material. You could subscribe for the sole purpose of enjoying the wonderful story that this game has. We both know Tato doesn't care about the story. The story is really good. I like the story a lot. Also, I just realized I can finally finish setting up those acronyms. Well, I'm doing the crafting. What are the summons called? Oh, I mean, Blitz, you kind of just listed them out. Also, I don't think Tato's even gone against the first one. And names that encompass all of them, like icons and stuff. Well, I mean, there's one of them. They're called icons and one other thing. Icons is 16. Well, yeah, but the Garleans specifically call them icons. Let's see, Tato, the difference between that and what Blitz is after you is that, as far as I'm aware, Blitz hasn't played Noida. I got the 60-second redeem set up last night. So I need to set up the minute-and-a-half redeem. Which is 90 seconds. Which is going to be 90,000 points. I don't even know if anyone has enough points to even redeem the 30,000 one. I might lower it. I might just drop it to like 3,000. You know, I'm not surprised that you have 100,000 blitz. Yeah, you know, we'll drop these. We'll cut a single zero off of them. I need to remember to put a 15-minute cooldown on the 90-second ad. Next up would be 120 seconds. That would be 12,000. That's all the mahogany. What's next? Iron nails. Cobalt ingot. Now I just gotta pick a color to make all of these redeems. And I've got them all made. Alright, you two, calm down and stop fighting. Alright, that's all the iron nails. Next up is cobalt ingots. Okay, that's all the ads. They're all color-coded to green. You can now redeem ads of any length up to 3 minutes. And if you do it within the next 6 minutes, it'll stop ads for the next hour. Oh. 30-second ad from Tato. Well, I mean, at least for Twitch. I don't think I can force ads on YouTube. be over by now. I think it is. I need to find out how long the cooldown is between running ads. Yeah, it's over. Okay. Yep. Big potato. We're crafting. That's the wrong button. Next phase of production. Excellent progress made. Oh, and now we require less. That's cool. Alright. We need 12 of each. Let's see, let me go to the crafting mod thing I use. So let's see, 12 spruce lumber. Mithril pipe. Then electric. Okay, we need tin ore. Perhaps tin ore. I have no tin ore. Do I have any copper ore anywhere? I do. Spruce log. It's a legendary at 9 AM in daytime, which is up right now. Okay, we won't look, we will just go. Where is it? It's Carthus Central. This place is so pretty when it's not shrouded out by snow. Spruce logs right there. 65 is pretty good. It's a pretty good number. Is it enough? It is. Mithril ore. Where am I gonna get that? I do not have. Do I have any electrum ore? Do not. Central Fanland, Central Fanland, South Fanland, Upper Lenosha. Black brush. It should be around here somewhere. Not seeing any mining nodes though. Alright, how much tin do I need? I only need 12. Oops. I didn't realize that this was a longer node. Oh, we can go buy copper ore. Yeah, we can buy that over at Limsa. So let's just go to. Oh, we're gonna have to. We're gonna be in South Fanland for a while. Because we gotta go get 72 mithril ore. Summons are as follows: Eidolons in 4 and 9, 4, 9, and 13, Espers in 6 and 12, Guardian Forces in 8, Aeons in 10, Avatars in 11, Primals in 14, Astrals in 15, Icons in 16. Although the basically just helps them, but the dude's not being a plot significant. That's 12 of 72 mithril ore reach. 60 to go. Uh, 24 out of 72. Really takes me back to my old days of crafting and gathering. I spent forever over here. Getting all the materials I needed. So if I seem a little familiar with the routes, we gotta wait a bit for Nalco tidings to be available again. The shine is glowing through me. I am shine incarnate. That is 60. Just need 12 more. Shining Cardiff, that power is only known to Fox and Falco mains and melee. Well, it's also known to me. Oh, hey, this is nice. We need what, 72? Or no, we just need 12 more. So actually, alright, that is all the mithril ore. Now up to Upper Lonosia. I'm also intimately familiar with this mining rotation. This is another one I spent a ton of time at in my early mining days. Well, all of the company crafting is level, like it's all Realm Reborn level stuff. So yeah, it really just has me going out the old rotations. 28. How many do I need? 48. So I'm over halfway there already. What is this for again? Nope, it is for part of an airship. That's 43. This. Okay, please don't crit. God damn it. I need 48. Always deal a crit when I don't want to. I know. 48 out of 48. Now we just go to Upper Lenosha. Or the lower decks. Hopefully we don't lag out this time. What if I teleported into? You're right, it's best not to ask. You know what, but it's nothing compared to what I teleported into last. Alright. How much copper do I need? 24. Back to the XE house. No, so what it was, also I will have you know, I have only RP'd once, and she approached me first. I was just instantly crafting, and she approached me. Anyway, it was a bunch of, like, almost naked Rogadens. Like, they were just, like, in, like, Subligars. And they were just standing there, like, hold on, I think I have a screenshot of it. Right. Can I not just paste an image into OBS? Okay, hold on. An actual screenshot I took from last night. If you look, like, back there, That is what I saw. That was my exact reaction, Blitz. Except mine was a lot more vulgar. Alright. First up, what is it? Is it Spruce Slumber? It is Spruce Slumber. I do need to remember that I only need to make 12 Spruce Slumber. I don't want to go over that. Oh yeah, this reminds me, Blitz. I have a stream idea, but I'm going to need your help with it. Just like channel dedicated to B2T, the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. Yes. What if there's a channel dedicated to what happens in Limsa? Probably like instantly banned on YouTube. What do I need my help with? So I was talking to my youngest sister last night, or not last night, but a couple nights ago, about Kingdom Hearts. And she's one of the people who just thinks it's way too confusing and does not make any sense. But her issue is that she's only played number 3. She's only played Kingdom 3. So I don't know, I was thinking about doing a stream where I just go over the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 4 just to show people that it's really not that scary. Yeah, it was like, she's only played 3, none of the rest of them. And she was confused and didn't understand anything that was happening. And don't worry, I berated her on that. Like, I called her out on that. Okay, so you played the last game and you don't understand anything. Alright, let's see. Bronze ingots, the very first recipe. Unchained back cover, start with being yes. Actually, that's a mistake I commonly make, starting at the like chronological beginning. I think what we need to do is we need to start at the beginning of like start with 1. Wait, these are just bronze ingots. I can like cover them in release order. Because I tried getting my like my childhood best friend into the game, but I started him on Birth by Sleep. And he could not get past Destiny Islands on 1, just because the controls were that much worse. Mithril ingots now. Yeah. 1 chain memory, 2 days, EBS recoded, Dewdrop distance 3. I feel like there's something missing there. But I guess there isn't now. I mean, back cover technically. It's gonna be kind of hard to put in like the prequel because yeah, it's and we won't really have to spend like as much time talking about like Chain of Memories and Recoded because they're both kind of just like 1 part 2 with just like a little bit more sprinkled in. There's all those mithril ingots. Next up, bronze rivets. Need to make these high quality. The only more significant things that happen. A book of philosophies exists. Data can have hearts. Yeah. But I mean, really, we don't even need that because we learn from 1 in Monstro that non-living beings can have hearts. Because Pinocchio had a heart. I mean, really, that's setup that pays off in 3. But like, this means that we can't like, and then like 90% of like Kingdom Hearts. So congrats, Recoded, you get even less significant. I mean, I guess, like, what do we really get from Recoded other than, oh no, Riku, they put bugs in him! Arguably the funniest line in all of Kingdom Hearts. That's memes. Memes don't count. That's fair. I mean, we can't really, like, skip over a lot, because, like, in 90% of the reviews I see, they just kind of, like, skip over all the Disney worlds, but we get a lot of, like, there is a lot of story building in the Disney worlds. And while a lot of them, yes, are just Disney movie, but Sora is there, we do get stuff like what I mentioned from Monstro, like non-living beings can still have hearts. I mean, just just to be thorough, we probably still should go over Chain of Memories and Recoded. Mithril plates are up next. Yeah, Chain of Memories is granted, it is, a lot of it is just, rehashing a lot of Kingdom Hearts 1. But yeah, it's where we get replicas, it's really the first appearance of Organization 13. And half of them don't show up again in 2, because, you know, half of them are killed by Sora, the other half meet their end at Riku's hand. Let's see, who do we not see in 2? Or I guess to be more specific, who dies in Chain of Memories? Let's see, Larxene, Marluxia, Lexaeus, Zexion, Vexen. I think it's just those. Comes to talk about it, that's fair. Give me a second. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Hold on, let me, I mean, obviously this is not the stream.
Of course. This is not the stream, however, this is sort of like part of
it's the planning.
It's the planning. Yes, we are planning to discuss Kingdom Hearts lore, and I am all for it.
Let me pull up Kingdom Hearts Wiki, because I genuinely think we don't have anything to talk about Recoded with, other than the fact that it exists.
Yep. Just kswiki.com. Let's go to the page for Recoded. Let's see. For some reason, when I type in Recoded, Kingdom Hearts Recoded Gummy Sip Studio. Yeah, like that actually exists.
But I just realized you're probably like deafeningly loud on stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat.
I just looked over in OBS and you were like peeking at the red.
I am so sorry, chat. I did not mean to blow out your ears. I know you were trying to sleep, Potato.
It's because I had it like up at 300% volume, because that's where I have it for games.
300%? Are you crazy?
Well, I mean, that's what Final Fantasy XIV's at.
Alright, fair enough.
Let's see, hold on, so that's Mithril Plates. What's up next? Electro Ingot.
Oh, alright. One thing that does have to be recoded is that we are given hints to the existence of Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. So I guess there is that.
Doesn't Recoded come out after? No, because Recoded was like 2009.
Alright then, so Recoded originally released in October 7, 2010 in Japan and January of 2011 to the rest of the world.
So we already know about Sarah and Aqua and Ben at that point.
I think Burmester related in 2010. Yeah, January 9th, 2010 for... Wait, you're right! This did release! This did release! It did release the Recoded! Recoded is useless! Recoded is useless!
Recoded has no purpose.
You have zero purpose!
Right,
you have taken things that... Oh my god. Recoded does not do anything to the timeline. All that matters is that Maleficent and Pete are looking for the Book of Prophecies. Alright, that's what happens to Recoded. Yay!
Okay, so I guess that does actually lead into 3 where they are looking for it.
That is true. That's the thing. That's like the only important part of Recoded. Maleficent and Pete are looking for the Book of Prophecies. There it is.
I wasn't actually paying attention when I watched like the movie that came with, what was it? Was it with 2.5 remix?
2.5. 2.5
yeah.
on PS3.
I was not paying attention when watching that, so I entirely missed that.
I was honestly just paying attention simply because, like, I mean, why not, you know? But then again, I did have like the original game like on DS. I still have my cartridge for it. So, you know, I actually like experienced the game. That wasn't in just cutscene form. I played it, and honestly, I think it's overrated, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to give it another play, because apparently people praise that game to heaven high with, you know, its gameplay. However, yeah, I know. But that's opinions. That's opinions. We're talking lore. We're talking lore. Lore is not based on opinions. Lore is based on facts.
And so, like, Recoded is just it's just Kingdom Hearts 1 again, right? But with cubes instead of Heartless.
Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts 1 again. Except oh no, Jiminy's journal, it's been corrupted by bugs, and you have to smash the bugs, and you have to go into the digital world, and there's Data Sora, and
who doesn't show up again, I don't think.
I'm sorry, you clipped out. What did you say?
I don't think Data Sora makes another appearance, does he?
Nope. He never appears ever again. Data Sora is in this game and this game only. He never makes another appearance ever.
And just, wow. They really just made the most useless game ever.
This game is just filler, but to be fair, this game was originally based on a phone game in Japan, so I don't think they ever meant for the game to have lore significance, because it was originally supposed to be a phone game in Japan before they just like ported the whole thing to the DS.
What's up next? Oh man, I don't get any head start this time.
You don't get any head start?
Nope.
That's kind of cringe.
Alright. Oh man, I need a ton of shit this time.
Hoo boy. Alright then,
How's the addiction of the grind going on? It is a bit of a grind.
Oh, hi Amy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't been looking outside as much. I haven't been doing my job. Alright then, so moving off of Recoded being the most like useless game in the series that can be summarized in a single sentence, let's go on to the actual first game of the series, Kingdom Hearts, originally released on March 28th of 2002 in Japan.
Hold on, folks, start getting all these things down first.
Oh, sorry.
4 level. And then I need 18 of all of these things.
18 of all of those. That's a lot of things to get 18 of.
Yeah.
I think.
It's a lot of stuff. It's the longest list so far.
Ooh boy, I think we're gonna be mining for a while.
Not just mining though. We've also got a lot of like botany to get.
Botanist?
Yeah.
Is that basically just Reaper without the magic? I think I remember you saying that something like that at one point in time.
Yeah, it's it's non-combat Reaper.
Non-combat Reaper? Alright, so it sucks.
Apparently I can buy dark steel ore.
I mean, if you could buy it, then go for it, honestly. I ain't grinding for it. Like, how much skill do you even have?
170,000, not a lot.
170,000, which is not a lot. Alright. In that case, maybe it's better to save your gil.
B button. It's only available at 1 a.m. in game, which is actually about to happen. So,
I mean, if you want to do it quick, then now's your chance.
where is the apartment building? It's over there.
I can't believe this. For the story of Kingdom Hearts 1, after Traverse Town, it describes everything that happens from Traverse Town to Hollow Bastion in a single paragraph. Everything from Traverse Town, one of the first worlds of the game, to Hollow Bastion, the second to last world of the game. Yeah, one paragraph to do.
Let's see. Purchase items. Happens if the butterfly drops me while I'm flying. It just lowers me first.
Yeah, the butterfly's nice like that. The butterfly wouldn't let any harm come to,
Her boss fight isn't. Her boss fight's annoying.
You know what? Well, once you make her your friend, then she won't let any harm pass to you. However, when you're fighting her, yeah, she will definitely harm you.
Here, quick break on crafting. Let me go do the boss fight.
Alright then, so Kingdom Hearts 1, you know, we got the dive to the heart, Destiny Islands, Sora, Riku, and Kairi all live on this island together, and they wonder what is beyond their tiny little island, what is out there in the great wide world, and so they build a raft to go search for those other worlds, but right when they're about to depart, you know, darkness happens. The world gets swallowed by darkness, fight with Darkseid, and Sora ends up at Traverse Town, separated from Riku and Kairi, who are both MIA at the moment, and eventually meets with Leon and Dawn and Goofy, and decides to travel with Dawn and Goofy to the other worlds in order to search for his friends, and let's see, what significant things happen. So this, Kingdom Hearts 1 is honestly the most unique part of the story, because Kingdom Hearts 1, the villains, you know, Maleficent, you got Hades and Jafar, and these guys are in league with each other. They got they got a round table. This never happens ever again.
No,
I don't know why it never
It's like they don't acknowledge it that it ever happened either.
Yeah, it's retcon for some reason. Like, why would you retcon this? This is cool!
It
This is cool
is.
having these guys interact with each other. I don't know why. This is retcon, because it's cool, you know? Like I said, the other bad guys are all scheming together. I mean, come on.
And for whatever reason, Maleficent, like, never goes to, like, try and team up with them ever again.
She just sticks with Pete for some reason. And why? Why just stick with Pete when, hey, you know Hades, you know, it didn't work so well last time, but well, who's to say it won't work this time? You know?
I don't like how they retconned that.
It is the stupidest retcon in Kingdom Hearts, not gonna lie. Well, other than the stupider retcons that happened in the mobile games, but we're not getting into those right now. But
There's one, technically, like, 3 issues that I have with the mobile games.
Alright, spill.
Why are Ventus, definitely not Marluxia and definitely not Marxine there?
Ventus, not Marluxia, and not Marxine there. Oh, alright then, so...
Because I never actually finished. I never had the chance to finish the mobile game before it was taken down.
Alright then. I know a YouTube channel. Let's see if I can remember which one it was. This is not the YouTube channel, because of course there is another channel that has the same name as a Kingdom Hearts channel that is totally not related, and he's holding a pineapple for some reason. Of course, thanks, other guy that is named Demo. Let's get another instance of one that I know for a fact is also another channel. There are 2 channels named Everglow. There's the Everglow Kingdom Hearts channel and Everglow What Does This Have to Do with Kingdom Hearts channel. You see? Alright, so... Alright then, so... Kingdom Hearts, I know for a fact that at some point... whatever, I'll just like riff on it. It's probably better to just riff on it than anything, but like there's never like a video somewhere.
I just messed that up terribly. Hold on, I may die here.
Oh no, don't die.
I always forget that there's a delay on this boss.
What's the delay? Delay-based netcode, am I right? Am I right, people? Delay-based netcode? Isn't delay-based netcode so cool?
No, it's just like... He marks where he's going to attack, and then there's like a second where you think that he's going to attack, and then he doesn't.
Oh, I see. Alright, anyways, so, Ventus, Marluxia, and Larxene. I'm sorry, not Marluxia, not Marxine. They are in no way related to those characters. No.
Not at all.
No, they are not Marluxia, they are not Larxene. Anyway, so... Oh, sorry, Amy. Sorry. Didn't mean to, ignore you over there. Yeah, I'm sorry about the Elden Ring boss fights being super tough. You can do it. You've got this. Anyways, going back to the subject at hand. So Ventus being there, like, back then before Birth by Sleep, I feel like that's a pretty stupid thing, but I do feel like it is cool to see Marluxia, I'm sorry, not Marluxia, not Marxine, in, like, before and stuff. And the reason that they're there, and also in, like, the main timeline, because near the end of Unchained, or whatever it was called at the end, I don't know. there was time travel shenanigans, because of course there were.
Of course there were.
Alright then, so, you know the right? When you travel in time, and there must be a vessel waiting for you, and also somebody has to know you exist in that time, yeah?
I actually didn't know that those were the rules. Good to know now, though. All I knew was that you needed the vessel.
Yeah, you need someone to know who you are. So, I don't know how that works for, you know, everyone there. However, regardless, the, do you remember, oh, what was this? I'm gonna have to, like, look at, like, let's see. Because I remember there being, like, a machine called a Bastion.
Oh yeah, there's a machine in a room that you can only, like, enter once.
Oh, wait, I think it's like end of the world. End of the world.
Is it end of the world? Actually, yeah, no, I think it is.
Yeah, end of the world. Alright then. I'm just gonna like copy and paste it into like this chat if that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we see this machine right here at end of the world, and this machine is what makes the time travel possible. So this thing at the end of the game, you know, everyone has been converted into data somehow. I don't know, I didn't really pay attention to that part, not gonna lie. But regardless, they escaped the data world and into the Daybreak town, which is now called Break, as we see from that one thing in, you know, Remind. And then at that point, there are those pods, and in a last-ditch effort, so if I remember correctly, Efmer and Streetzilla stay behind in order to protect the pods, and Ventus, not Marlusa, not Marxine, definitely not them. They go inside the pods, and they both get taken to the future. I mean, I'm sorry, all three of them get taken to the future. However, it's definitely implied that they are in different times in the future. They are in different times, because, you know, Lorium definitely looks a lot younger than, you know, the Marlusa we see, but then again, that could just be, you know, art style, whatever, regardless. We see at the end that Venice is, you know, at the Keyblade Graveyard at the Badlands. That's where, inevitably, Master Xehanort's gonna find him. We all know what happens after that point. Well, at least you and I know what happens after that point. Lorium is...
definitely not Marluxia. No relation to Marluxia.
No relation to Marluxia whatsoever. That pink hair is totally a coincidence, guys. Trust me.
As well as like the floralist thing.
Yeah, definitely not Marluxia. He is definitely not Marluxia. Lorium and Marluxia,
not related in the slightest.
Not even brothers.
Anyway, unrelated. My Reaper glamour is based on Lorium, with definitely not Marluxia's scythe.
Nice. You got wait, what was that scythe called? It has an official name. It got an official name in days.
I know what you're talking about.
I want to see what like it was called. Let's see where. I think it might be in like the thing for like the Zero Gear. Maybe it will be in Marlusa's thing. Let's see.
I really like this dungeon because she actually just pranks you with whoopee cushions.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part of the boss. Alright, let's see. Oh, here we are. The scythe is called Graceful Delilah.
That's what it was.
Yep, Graceful Delilah. Oh, cool, it has a name in it already. I don't have to change the file name at all. It's a really cool scythe. You know, it's a really cool scythe.
I mean, obviously there's not like a one-to-one.
Obviously, but you know, green hill, pink head. You know, honestly, you really just need the pink head. You know?
I did what I could. Let's see, can I change to Reaper here?
You probably can't. You know, you're like, you know, fighting whatnot.
No.
Yeah, you're unable to change jobs at this time. But
more lighting in
anyway.
here, but this is what it is.
Oh, oh yeah, I can totally see how that's based on Laurium. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, this scythe actually isn't dyeable.
I see. So that's why it's not pink.
Yeah, but you know, I went for the design.
Of course, of course. Anyways, so where was I? Oh yes, that's right. It's time travel pods. So Laurium looks to end up in Dwarf Woodlands, and not Larkseen. I forgot where she ends up. She ends up somewhere. I don't know.
What's her name? It's like Elorena?
I think it was Elvena or something like that. Let me check. I think it should be like a Larkseen's page or something. Let's see. Larkseen. Elvena.
Elorena.
It was Elvena. Yeah, Elvena. Totally no relation to Larkseen, by the way.
No, definitely not just her name mixed around and have with an X thrown into it. That's definitely not the.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Come on, get up. There we go. Anyways, so Elvena.
Oh jeez, I'm about to die. Hold on.
Wait, unhidden? What do you mean unhidden? No, get out of here! Sorry, that was me trying to do my job too efficiently. My bad.
I gotta find a way to like allow you to like mod restream chat. That'll let you mod both chats at once.
Oh god, mod restream chat. I already have Twitch and YouTube open at the same time.
Because that would just let you have like restream open, so because it's both in one.
Oh, I see. Oh gosh, I think I would have to be at my PC for that, because most of the time I mod from my iPad, so... I mean, I would totally be willing to, like, you know...
Oh yeah, she does just have a gun. In her boss fight, she does just have a gun that she shoots you with.
Yep, just shoots you with a gun. Just straight up gun that she shoots you with. Easy. Alright then, so... Where were we? Oh yeah, time travel. So, Avenap, don't worry about stuff, but, you know. Bendis ends up Badlands. Laurium ends up Dwarf Woodlands. No clue where Avenap, you know, ends up, but she ends up somewhere. And... So, yeah, the reason that... I don't know if... I don't think that they remember, like, anything from the I think it's called Age of Fairy Tales, I believe. I do not believe any of them remember anything from that time, because when, I believe it was Zemnis tells the members of the original organization, 9 through 12, about them being able to use the Keyblade, you know, they all look, you know, oh, like this is new information to them. Like, wait, we can use the Keyblade? You have the potential? And, you know, oh, that's new information to them. That isn't something that they knew. Like, oh, yeah, I could have just summoned the Keyblade the whole time. I was just not using it for, you know, whatever reason. Nah, they didn't know that they could.
No, you know, I know that, like, having a Keyblade is the entire purpose of having the organization.
You know, that's the whole reason they needed Roxas. They needed Roxas because he has the Keyblade. The Keyblade's the whole reason that Sion exists.
Yeah.
the entire reason Zero exists to the organization is for that Keyblade.
It's because she can hold the Keyblade.
Yeah, it's because she has a Keyblade and she can collect the Hearts of Heartless in order to make Kingdom Hearts and finally have the organization be whole once more. But as we see, you know, that kind of doesn't happen. But we're getting sidetracked. We need to get back to Kingdom Hearts 1 with the League of Villains that was never used again. And let's see what happened. So, you know the villains are in cahoots with each other. Cloudus fought in Olympus Coliseum.
I love the like Sonic and Shadow style rivalry that they gave
Cloud and Leon.
Yeah.
You know, that is really cool. Well, I will always like that one line, that one piece of dialogue they have with each other. I think it was like, if you can take all of them, might be tough if one more shows up.
Yeah, that.
I'll get the one I go after.
Yeah. Because I said that I did the 1,000 Heartless battle the other day in 2. And I've been replaying that recently.
Amazing game.
Oh, probably best of all time, honestly.
So true.
I don't think I've enjoyed a game as much as I've enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is peak gaming. It is just peak gaming. The gameplay is just incredible. It is timeless. It has depth, and the story is absolutely incredible. Yeah. Please play Kingdom Hearts 2 if you have not already. You hear me, chat? You hear me, chat? Please play Kingdom Hearts 2 out now on PS4, Xbox One. Don't get it into the Switch version. It sucks.
Don't get the Switch version.
The Switch version absolutely sucks, but it is also on PC, but it's not on Steam yet. Please, Square Enix, release it on Steam. Anyways, with the advertisement for Kingdom Hearts 2 that we're not getting paid for out of the way.
Square, please.
Square, please sponsor us to play Kingdom Hearts. Please.
Maybe when they finally announce it for Steam.
Maybe. You know, maybe when they announce it for Steam, then we can finally, you know. Anyways, regardless, so. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know if it's Coliseum.
Oh wait, I just realized I should not have gone into this dungeon.
Wait, why not?
Because that means I missed the mining window for the Darksteel ore.
Oh man. Well, too late now. All right. So, Cloud gives Sora Sonic Blade, and let's see, what else? Deep Jungle. I can't really think of anything that was in Deep Jungle.
I mean, Deep Jungle is just, like, divorce art.
True. You know, Dawn and Sora fight over control of the ship, and Sora gets, you know, alone for a while. You know, you have to find... Oh, wait, that's right. In Deep Jungle, you find those pieces of film, and one of them includes an image of Hollow Bastion, which looks kind of familiar to Sora for inexplainable reasons.
Probably because of his, like, mind meld with Ven.
Definitely because Ventus' heart exists within Sora, and because Ventus has been to Hollow Bastion before, or that does definitely seem familiar to Ventus, despite the fact that Sora has never been to Hollow Bastion before. Ventus has been to Hollow Bastion before. It could also possibly be because Kyrie grew up there and something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Regardless. Yeah, that's what happens in Deep Jungle. We get a glimpse of Hollow Bastion. Anyway, back to Agrabah. Yeah, Agrabah. I can't really think of anything that's like completely like.
Actually, you know, no. In Agrabah there is the best boss fight of Kingdom Hearts 1. Against
Yes.
What's his name? Kurt Zisa.
Kurt Ziza! Unfortunately, Kurt Ziza is late game, so we'll have to go back to him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, shout out to Kurt Ziza. Thanks for winning that competition. Anyways, so let's see. So after Agrabah, then Monstro, and as we've already discussed during Monstro, we discovered that Pinocchio can and does currently have a heart, and we also team up with Riku for that one fight against Parasite Case, and that's super cool because that's the first team up with Riku we have. So,
but far from the best.
Oh, definitely far from the best. We won't get to the best one for a while. So,
no.
yeah, don't worry. We'll get to the best team up with Riku eventually. We just have to get through a few more games. Regardless, after that, Sora and Riku go their separate ways. Pinocchio gets sent to Traverse Town, and Sora learns high jump. That is not relevant to the story, but Sora does learn high jump.
Shout out to Kingdom Hearts Super also being the game where you can learn a high jump the earliest.
That's true. High jump is learnable by Valiform, and so you can learn it at the.
You can learn it pretty much immediately as soon as you finish the tutorial.
Basically, once you get to Hollow Bastion 1, you can start grinding out Valiform and get high jump level 1 on Sora, just like that. Just like that. No question about it, you know. You just have to do, perform a few hits on enemies a couple hundred times. Whatever, it's Valiform. It's got tons of hits on it. It's got tons of hits on its combos. Valiform, Hollow Bastion 1, high jump. There you go. Only high jump level 1 granted, but still high jump. That is still high jump.
Oh, I need 108 Dark Steel ore. This is not cheap stuff.
108?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll just wait until it comes back to get the last 9.
Yep. Oh, time to mine for Dark Steel ore.
Not available until 1 a.m. in game time.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope.
Well then. Alright then, so, Monstro happens. Optionally, Sora can go back to Traverse Town to talk with Pinocchio and Geppetto at that building that was not there before, but apparently Leon built in a day.
And it really was the right idea to put him in charge of the reconstruction committee.
Seriously, he built that building in a day. That's kind of crazy. Leon is just absolutely incredible.
And I'm tempted to end early so I can go back to playing Kingdom Hearts 2.
Honestly, I would not blame you at all. I would not blame you at all.
Oh man, I love that game so much.
It's such a classic. Please release it on Steam, Square Enix.
Please. Maybe when 4 comes out.
Please don't say that. Do you have any idea how long it's gonna be till 4 comes out?
Yeah, so fun fact, we are currently in the longest drought of Kingdom Hearts information that we have ever been.
I think it's been like a year since we've heard anything about Missing Link, right?
No, I remember there was some news recently. I think there's another open beta. but like only for iOS.
iOS only? Damn, that means my window... I can't believe the first thing that comes up from if I search missing link is some obscure movie. What kind of movie is this? No, I am
You're telling me you've never heard of the masterpiece of cinema, The Missing Link?
No! I mean, like, I guess I've heard about it, like, once. But, like, in passing, I never actually watched the thing. Anyways, that was a good Missing Link. That's right. The Missing Link closed beta test overview from Square Enix. Last updated Monday, April 22nd, 2024 at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
that's very recent.
So we like, that was yesterday.
Alright then, so. Let's see. Testing period planned for Thursday, May 2nd, 2024 at 7 a.m. UTC to Friday, May 10th, 2024 at 8:59 UTC. Application period for iOS closed beta test phase 2. You do not need to know about all of this.
It is also irrelevant because I don't have iOS.
Actually, I think that people might actually... You're never gonna guess why, but people have actually started to like try to crack iOS emulation because no one has cared to this point because, you know, all the iOS games are also on Android. Until Sonic happened and Puyo Puyo happened, so due to Sonic the Hedgehog and Puyo Puyo, we are getting iOS emulation.
Don't underestimate Sonic fans, they're insane.
They actually are. They are clinically insane. They need help in the best possible way because thanks to them, we are starting to get iOS emulation. And I am honestly all for it. So,
You need 54 Beehive chips.
54 Beehive chips? What kind of chip is that?
To chip up a beehive.
I mean... That's kind of obvious now when you put it that way. But yeah, regardless, trailers, maybe. But news? We're never gonna start for news, because, you know, we just got, you know, last updated for a closed beta test overview, you know, just, you know, a day ago, so.
Yeah, but we were in our longest drought. I think it had been like 2 years between any, like... Two or three, I think. But between like our last missing link info and or I think it was from Melody of Memories until missing link info.
Yeah, Melody of Memories to missing link, that was definitely a drought. That was definitely a drought for information. You know, honestly, if your sibling wants to have the quick and easy dirty route, just tell your sibling, play this game, Melody of Memory. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Because it honestly does. That's quick and dirty. We're here for the nitty-gritty.
Including, you know...
New information.
New information, as well as the ability to have a musical fight against Sephiroth.
Yes! As towards it there is
I still haven't been able to beat that.
Oh, really?
No.
Sephiroth!
The Sephiroth and Lingering Will fights I haven't been able to do yet.
Oh, Lingering Will is super hard.
The hardest that I had was, I think it was Vector to the Heavens.
Victor to the Heaven. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it was Vector to the Heaven. So yeah,
I think I had to play that like some 20 odd times to get all 3 music notes on it.
I think that... Yeah, I can't remember, like, which one was the hardest for me, but I definitely remember One Winged Angel being one of the hardest. No doubt about that. Oh yeah! Actually, no. I think the hardest one for me was the final boss, because, you know... Oh wait, no. Not the final boss, but rather, the final boss, specifically the song that plays during the final boss, but it is now in a state with Sora, Dawn, and Goofy instead of just Sora alone.
Yeah.
That
Also,
version.
that was a super big waste of potential. The really cool like boss stage mechanics, and just having you do those like, and just having you do like some of them like normal stages, huge waste of potential.
Super wasted potential. Super wasted potential, but
Yeah, I think once I'm done with this step of the crafting, I'm gonna go play more Kingdom 2. Because that's usually what I do after stream.
after the stream, you just wind down for some good old Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, like I have lunch and then I boot up Kingdom Hearts 2.
Honestly, I cannot think of a better game to boot up than Kingdom Hearts 2.
Also, this, I think, is probably my most controversial opinion ever.
Alright.
I think Halloween Town is my least favorite world, consistently across all the games.
Alright. Since we're about to go to Halloween Town in Kingdom Hearts 1 anyways, alright, tell me your problems about Halloween Town specifically in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Well, it's Kingdom Hearts 1, and that has the issues of it being the very first game and not really having, like, a mechanical identity yet. And when they remade Kingdom Hearts 1, they couldn't just be like, okay, so we gave you all of the mechanics from Kingdom Hearts 2, because, like, it's still very much Kingdom Hearts 1. But,
Of
like,
course.
after playing Kingdom Hearts 2, it's really hard to go back to playing 1.
Especially given the camera controls, like, camera controls not on right stick, it's on R2 and L2?
Yeah,
What?
it's, you know, my issue with Halloween Town in 1 is mainly that it's, you know, Kingdom Hearts 1, and that's just got its own slew of issues. But like,
But you gotta admit, that Oogie Boogie building was really cool.
I did like the boss fight there. Anyway, no, everyone just like praises like the Halloween Town outfit as if like they're the pinnacle of character design, but like, no, they're not. They're fine, but like, it's just Halloween costumes.
They also gave Sora the skinniest arms known to man.
Well, I mean, they took away Donald's entire like torso, so.
That's fair. Alright then, so, what are your plans with Halloween Town and Kingdom 2?
It's I don't know, I just don't enjoy Halloween Town as a world.
You just don't enjoy it as much?
Yeah.
Not one for the spooky aesthetic?
However, I do, and this goes hand in hand with it. I'm a big fan of Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Alright. Got some spicy takes here.
I do really like Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 2.
You know,
I think those are my two most controversial opinions.
The Atlantic opinion is definitely controversial. I will tell you, I will give you that. The Atlantic opinion is definitely controversial. However, I will say that I also kind of get where you're coming from. You know, it's a rhythm mini game. You know,
despite being bad at them, I do enjoy rhythm games.
Hey, Usabi, when are you gonna play for the Fire and Flames?
Never. I actually tried once because the game store that I used to do Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments at had like
a Guitar Hero machine.
They did, yeah. They don't anymore, but they did for a while.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And I tried it once and instantly lost.
Yeah, Free Fire and Flames is, you know, one of the hardest songs in video game history.
It's specifically the intro.
Oh, that. That part.
Yeah. Because like once you get to the chorus, it really mellows out.
I like go with the morning,
or like
the time of the night.
To like the first verse part.
But yeah, I totally get where you're coming from. But anyways, back to Atlantica. So me personally, I have never really liked Atlantica that much.
I mean, I feel like the issue, because I don't like it in 1. I don't think it's a good combat world.
It definitely is not. It does not feel good to do combat Atlantica.
No.
They absolutely fixed it with the Caribbean free. Caribbean free combat.
No.
Lovely.
No. I cannot handle Pirates of the Caribbean entry, but nothing to do with like the world or like the mechanics or anything. I'm just terrified of the ocean.
Oh, you're just a fear of the ocean.
Specifically being underwater.
You fear getting cut down to Davy Jones' locker?
I'm terrible with the ocean. So I really did not like most of the Caribbean.
Come on, you were a pirate. You got to, drive this ship around. You got to.
I did like the ship combat.
Yeah, so honestly, not gonna lie, before I realized that this one like challenge in Arendelle was better for grinding, I honestly used to grind with the ship combat in Caribbean. It just gave really good XP.
Oh wait, you use the challenge in Arendelle?
Yeah, the one that's like on the tower with like all the nobodies.
Oh, I used the one in Olympus.
Oh, you used the one in Olympus. I mean, I think it's like relatively similar battle levels, so it probably doesn't really like matter too much. I think I just, did that one because I realized.
I did like the ending of Caribbean in 3 though, because it is the first time like Sora actually sees someone die. Like he sees someone get stabbed and they're not turning into a heartless. That is blood coming out of them.
Caribbean went so hard. It went so hard. I really need to watch the movies it came from.
Honestly, don't really care for the movies. That I guess that's another hot take I have. Don't really care about the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
That's fair. They're not for everyone. Let's see. So, well, what were we even talking about? We went on a whole tangent. I guess we go back to. All right. So, my opinions on Atlantica. In Kingdom 2, it is too short and it is just music.
My issue with Atlantica in 2 is like how many times it kicks you out because you like don't meet requirements.
That is the most annoying part of all time. Like, oh, come back here when you have Magdera, and I'm like,
yeah, because it is. It's Magnera. Then you need 5 drive gauges.
And I figure you need Thundog at one point.
Yeah, Thundog is the last one.
Like, why? Why do I need? Why can't I just do the world? Why do I need? Honestly, just save Atlantica for the end. Just save Atlantica when you're like at, you know.
But I also wish that it wouldn't like kick you out if you already had it, because like I already had 5 drive gauges when I was kicked out for it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, come back when you have 5 drive gauges, and then you have to go to the world map, flick up on the analog stick, press triangle, press X, and then you do the story thing. So yeah, that is very annoying. I will say that the swimming, this goes for both games. For both Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, the swimming feels very clunky.
Yeah.
It feels
Which
Very,
is why I do appreciate that they made Atlantica fairly short.
Atlantica is short, thankfully, but it is also so clunky to control sometimes.
Yeah.
It is. They definitely fix how, you know, water works in Kingdom Hearts 3. In Kingdom Hearts 3, it feels good to,
Once again,
you know,
terrible. I hate it in free, mainly because I hate being underwater, and I hate that you can just be underwater wherever. That was no. Not a fan of the ocean.
well, I know not to invite you to any cruise ship parties.
No.
I'm kidding, I'm not that
do
rich.
not put me on a cruise. I will. No. Do not put me on boat. I am good on land, thank you.
Just, dry land for you, eh?
Yep.
Alright then, so, let's see, so... I think that I would have to, like, go back to it and, you know, truly experience how it feels to control, to, like, give a real opinion on it, but, like, just from memories, I just could not, like, fathom how to control in Atlantica sometimes. Like, why is it set to this? Why?
Yeah. Really strange decision to put the vertical controls on the right stick.
Right stick. Yeah, vertical controls on right stick. Yeah, that doesn't really work, Chief. That doesn't really work, Chief.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because it's 2 rooms and you're really only going to go to the second one time to get 2 puzzle pieces.
That's true. That is very true. And here's the thing: you don't even have a reason to go to the second room in the international version, because puzzle pieces didn't exist in the international version.
Yeah.
Or the OG version. So you don't even have a reason to go over there in Final Mix. There is no reason for them to exist in the international version. It is just there for, like, some optional dialogue of King Trident that, like, woohoo, whatever, you know?
Oh yeah, King Trident, big fan.
Super big fan of King Trident. I loved you in that one thing. Yeah, I loved you in that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that one thing.
Hmm? Oh boy.
You know, his role was really good in that one thing, but I think I much preferred him in that other thing.
Oh, definitely. You know, that other thing. Oh, he killed it in that other thing, dude. He absolutely killed it there. Amazing performance. No notes. Actually, you know, that does remind me, like at one point I'm like, you know, maybe I should, like, you know, rank all of the worlds in all of the Kingdom Hearts games depending on, like, you know, how do I like it? What are the worst worlds? What are the best worlds? Spoiler alert. Great, what was it called? Oh yeah, the world that never was is always peak.
Oh, World That Never Was peak. That is above S tier.
That is world that never was tier. It is the tier that never was, because
The tier that never was.
The tier that never was, because the world that never was is too absolutely incredible in every single appearance it's made. I mean, name an appearance.
It's made 2 appearances.
3!
Wait,
3 appearances! It appeared in Kingdom Hearts Days and Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance.
Right, Days.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
I forgot that it was in Days because I never finished Days.
3 appearances!
I did know that it was in Dream Drop Distance, though. But honestly, another maybe spicy take. Not a super big fan of Dream Drop Distance.
That is very fair. I kind of agree with you there.
I don't like how they tied most of the abilities in the command deck
To the
to
spirits.
the spirits. Yeah.
I legit, I did a spiritless run of that game on PS4. I have the file, and
Nice.
I did not have once more or a second chance ever.
Oh my god, playing because I'm doing this run of Kingdom 2 on Proud. I didn't want to go in critical because I haven't played it in a couple of years. So just
Honestly, critical is extremely hard. I do not blame you for just doing
and like
proud. Critical is only for
holy
the.
shit. I am struggling because I still don't have once more or second chance.
I see you still are not at level 40. What was it? 47, I think it
40,
was.
47 or 48. No, I'm only like level 40 or 41.
Yep, 47. Just checked.
Yeah. It's rough out here without once more. Especially
It,
going into Cave of Remembrance where things can just instantly kill you from like almost full health.
I did Cavern of Remembrance. I think I don't know if I ever like went to the room with the data org, but I do remember going into Cavern of Remembrance, and honestly, any fight that wasn't required, I just ignored because
I try to
I
ignore
was
it, but
doing
man, I want those treasure chests.
I was doing a level 1 playthrough, so there
Oh
was no reason for
jeez.
me.
Oh no.
Yeah, level 1.
Also, the first Keyblade that I equipped after Kingdom Key was Oathkeeper.
Nice.
Mainly because I don't know, most of them just didn't really seem worth it to me.
I mean, Heroes can be worth it.
I put Hero's Crest on Valid form as my secondary.
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember what one I put over on Master.
I don't know, maybe it was like... I was about to say Photon Debugger, but then I realized... Oh,
No,
wait, you
it
probably
was-
don't have that one yet.
No, I didn't put Photon Debugger on there, but I do have it.
Oh, yeah, Photon Debugger. Alright then. I was...
Yeah, I've done Space Paranoid. Also, I don't know, just not a big fan of Space Paranoids either.
Really?
No. I know that's probably surprising. I don't know, just not my favorite world.
Alright then, so I actually have not...
It's not down there with Halloween Town, but I don't know. I don't know. Just don't
Alright,
vibe with it.
I personally have a hot take of my own regarding Space Paranoids, and it's less about the world itself, more about the movie it came from. Tron, it was very ambitious for its time, but it was a little too ambitious for its time. You get what I'm saying?
I never actually watched the original Tron movie. My first experience was Tron Legacy.
Oh, the one from 2012.
Yeah. The one that showed up in Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, the one that gave the game a mild language rating. It's true, go check it.
Really? That's very funny.
Yes, the game has a mild language rating because of dialogue that was taken from Tron Legacy.
That's
I
very
am not
funny.
joking. I cannot remember where that post was with... Oh wait, I can just search level 1. What am I doing? Ah, here we are. Yeah. You know, on PS3, Altar of Not, level 1, 42 hours and 4 minutes. Critical mode. That is the one I did. Right there. Critical mode right there. You know, honestly, I almost want to go back to doing critical mode on the data org, but at the same time, I don't feel that masochistic to myself.
No, I would not blame you.
I do kind of want to do it, and here's the thing: the PS3 version is honestly like the easiest version you could do critical mode in. You want to know why?
Why?
Because drive forms take forever to load.
Yeah.
And because drive forms take forever to load, you have a ton of iframes when you enter a drive form. You see what I'm getting at?
Also, it feels like the timings in and on the 4 on PS4, it feels like the timings are off, because like I'll drop a reflect, but like for whatever reason the attack will just go through it anyway.
That's very weird.
Yeah. They nerfed the best spell in the game.
I mean, it was kind of warranted, not gonna lie.
It definitely is warranted. Because now you can't just spam it through every fight.
Honestly, I think the thing with like reflects like, so I don't know. Actually, let me check if like this thing has like any like frame data on it. I am, we're such tryhards like
frame data.
Yeah, we are such tryhards at Kingdom Hearts. We look at frame data on reflects.
Okay, to be fair, it is by far the best spell in the entire series.
Yeah, no kidding, cause reflects, its power is 5.5 times your magic stats.
Yeah, so I started the game. I picked the sword because of course I did.
Of course.
And for whatever reason, my defense is currently my highest stat.
That's weird. Did you pick the defense struggle bats during that part of the game?
No, I picked the sword.
No, not the sword. The sword.
Or like the fast one, I guess. The one that boosts your strength.
All right then. In that case, that makes no sense. I have no clue why defense is not your highest stat. No idea why. But yeah, I don't see frame data. However, from my experience, it should be like really close to like, frame 1 invulnerability.
I guess it's just a skill issue.
If I had to guess, it might be because the PS4 version of the game made the game 60 frames a second, when on, PS3 and PS2 it was 30 frames a second, so...
That's also probably why it feels like it lags sometimes. The game was built for 30, and they're trying to run it at 60.
Thankfully on PC you could just set the frame rate to 30. But yeah. So, oh yeah, that's right. I was doing hot takes on Space Paranoids.
Yeah.
So, Space Paranoids, I legit think that, Tron, it's a fine movie for its time, a bit overly ambitious for its time. Legacy definitely was
also,
better individuals.
Another weird thing about Tron, when you go to Space Paranoids, Tron is like, hey, we gotta get you out of here or else you guys are gonna get de-rezzed.
And then you can just come back to whenever you want.
And like, Sora, Donald, and Goofy are all like pretend like they know what that means. But they should not know what de-rezzing means.
They do not. I think they're just going along with it. You guys keep the world order. Or something like that.
Finally, some boar hides.
I bet they were a bore to get.
They are a bit of a bore to get.
But yeah, I legit think that the best way to experience Tron is unironically the Kingdom Hearts 2 version of Space Paranoids. That's the best way to experience Tron.
Honestly, very fair.
Because here's the thing, Kingdom Hearts 2, it looks a lot better than Tron from 1980 something. You know, like I said, it was ambitious for the time. I respect it, but they were a bit overly ambitious, you know? Now, Tron Legacy, on the other hand, honestly, I do like what it's trying for, you know, I respect it, but honestly, I'm not really too much of a fan. However, I am absolutely a fan of, you know, both Space Paranoids and the Grid in their respective games.
I did like the Grid in Dream Drop Distance.
Best part of the Grid was the part where Riku wrote a light cycle, don't at me. But yeah. Those two worlds, I absolutely love how they look. I don't know. I've always been a fan of how they looked. You know, they just always had this, like, you know, look to it, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's kind of ironic how Kingdom Hearts is, like, my favorite part of the Tron universe and not the movies.
I mean, that's just par for the course with you.
That's true. I am kind of a huge Kingdom Hearts fan after all. You know, like, have I watched Bambi? I think I did once, but I don't remember anything from it. I only know that the deer gets shot at one point because of all the memes on Twitter.
It's the deer's mom that gets shot.
I know, it's Bambi's mom that gets shot, but a deer gets shot, alright? Semantics.
Speaking of dead deer, there's a roadkill deer on my drive to work, and it's been there for like a week.
I don't think anyone's gonna come anywhere near that corpse anytime soon.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to check today.
Please tell me on Discord if you do see the deer corpse again.
Yeah, I'll make sure to try and take a picture of it very safely while driving.
Please don't take pictures and drive.
You know, hopefully traffic is bad enough to warrant it. It's raining today, so...
It's raining today, huh?
And it's as soon as people in Utah see a raindrop, they immediately forget how to drive. It's great.
I am so sorry that you,
I should actually check the roads right now, because... Never mind, my phone is in streamer mode. I can't check Google Maps right now.
Honestly, it's probably for the best that you can't check Google Maps right now. You're streaming.
Well, I mean, it's not like Stream has any way to see my phone.
That's true. We cannot see your phone at all, even if we wanted to. And we do not want to.
Actually, there have been times that you have seen my phone. You know those streams that I've done where, I have the hand cam?
Wait, oh, for like Yu-Gi-Oh card openings and whatnot.
So what I do is I set up like this power of like actual trash. Like I gather a bunch of trash on my desk and I power up my phone. And I swap to my old Discord account, video call this account, and then I share it on stream.
Wow.
That is my jank hand cam setup.
That is one of the subs of all time.
I did get like an actual like phone mount that's like meant for a car, but it does not work. It doesn't go high enough.
Yeah, that's
so I still have to pile up trash. I just have to pile up less trash.
Out of curiosity, do you mean like trash, like, you know,
like
Easter
actual
egg.
garbage, like empty
I kind of figured.
boxes.
Alright.
I need to go to where do I buy? Just the lower decks.
But I don't know why, but I can't remember when I thought of this, but I was at one point like, hey, you know, remember when Usabi tried to cook on stream?
Oh,
And,
don't bring that up. No,
I know, bad memories for both of us, but at the same time,
not the cooking stream.
at the same time, I was like, you know, I wonder what would happen if Usabi tried to cook so and so, and you know, after whatever that stream, I'm like, yeah, you know, I probably don't want to know. I probably don't want to know how you would mess that up.
So I posted my terrible grilled cheese, right? You've seen it? Would you like to know the story? The one from Saturday, I think it was.
Where did you post this grilled cheese again?
Let me check where I posted it. I think I posted it in IRL pics.
Oh, I have that channel muted, so
Yeah.
but, like, I'll check it. I'll check it. Let's see. You really did burn your bread, huh?
I want you to expand that image. Look at how burnt that bread is.
All right.
That is like it's burnt like halfway through the slice. That's how burnt it is.
There's no man's land, no man has ever survived. The invisible hands are behind you just now. That really is some I don't think that can even be called bread anymore. I think it's closer to charcoal.
If you look at what Liz said, it's so
How? I'm
carbonized that
being a bit burnt, but this is so scorched. I thought that I was gonna see a diamond in there. God damn.
it's really bad. So what happened is Saturday morning, I actually wanted to make a quesadilla for breakfast, but we were out of tortillas.
And so you substituted the tortilla for bread.
So I opted for grilled cheese instead, but we were out of sliced cheese, so I used shredded cheese. And just like I put the bread in the pan, and I was waiting for the cheese to melt. I had both slices in there at the same time. And like I was just waiting for the cheese to melt, and it wasn't until like it was time for me to take it out. Like, oh hey, I forgot there's another part to this that's cooking.
So you melted the cheese but burnt the bread in the process.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should have just put the cheese on a plate and melted it on there.
It's a little late for hindsight at this point.
Very true, very true.
But I did also have bacon on there.
Please tell me that you didn't burn the bacon to charcoal.
No, the bacon was done perfect.
Alright then. I was honestly beginning to think that you were so comically bad at cooking that you just burn whatever you put on the thing.
I think my existence is just like contrarian. I think like I'll burn things that aren't meant to be burned and manage to freeze things that are meant to be cooked.
So you will manage to burn ice cream and I don't know freeze beef. Wait, no, beef is already meant to be frozen.
I'd put a steak on the grill and it would come out like ice cold.
You put a steak on the grill and it comes out ice cold. I do not know how you would manage to do that, but you will find a way.
I would find a way.
Yeah, man, I kind of want a snack right now. Yeah, regardless. What were we even talking about before we were talking about burnt bread?
I don't know. I think you were talking about prawn.
Oh, yeah, Tron, that's what I was talking about. Alright then, so, Tron Legacy, I am honestly not the biggest fan of that movie. I do like how it looks.
It's a very pretty movie.
It looks incredible. Visual department?
Insane.
Absolutely. They brought their A game to that. They brought their A game to that. However, I don't know. Maybe it's just that, like, when it comes to gameplay, I love Tron, but when it comes to, like, you know, sitting down and watching a movie, I'm not that big of a fan of Tron. I don't know. Maybe it's something like that. But, you know, the score is amazing, the visuals amazing, but I don't know. I'm just, like, not a huge fan of Tron Legacy, like, just as a movie, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, something about it.
I preferred like the darker all around like color tone of Legacy.
Definitely. The Legacy being darker as opposed to, you know, Tron being like with more lighter colors. That just makes sense, you know?
I mean, I think like the vibrant colors make sense. I mean, when you think of a computer, you're probably thinking of like RGB light.
That's very true. However, then again, you know, we have to consider, like, you know, what was, you know, the space like back in, you know, 1980.
That's
back in
true.
1980, you know, people thought of computers as, you know, like they're magic, you know? Computers are magic. Look at this. Look, I can just, like, push a few buttons and, wow, look at what the computer could do. That's amazing. Right? So, you know, it makes sense for computers to be bright and colorful because, you know, you'll thought of them as, like, you know, bright and colorful, you know? Oh, it's like this mystical box that can do all sorts of things that we did not think possible before. And that is kind of still true to an extent. But then again, you know, everybody carries a computer in their pocket nowadays. So, I feel like the, you know, majesty of it all has kind of worn off as the years have gone by. But that doesn't change the fact that, you know, the computers are still incredible machines, you know? Oh, it's because of them that we can talk together like this, you know?
Finally, the Dark Steel ore is about to go up. I did queue myself into a trial just to, like, try and kill time, but clearly that's not going to happen.
Well, this could be a problem.
No, I canceled queue. I canceled queue.
Alright. Because, you know, what if Q just popped and you're like, wait, no, I'm still mining! I'm still mining! But, But, let's see, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. But before I was giving all my hot takes on Trump, we were talking about Kingdom Hearts, weren't we?
We were.
We weren't even... We were just about to go to Neverland, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. Neverland,
oh, wait, no,
I think a lot of, like, has
A
a
lot of
lot of
more
the
things have been new.
same issues with like Atlantica. Specifically, like the flying controls are the same as like the swimming ones.
Flying feels a little bit better than swimming, I will say. It feels a little bit better, but not like that much better. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I just like flying. I don't know. But regardless, Neverland. Really important things happen in Neverland. Really important things. We see Riku is there. We see Kairi is there. There are so many important things that happen in Neverland.
We get Anti-Sora.
Yes, Anti-Sora. That is such a cool boss fight when it is not in the ground that is completely invulnerable and can evade every single thing you throw at it. Such a cool boss fighting concept though. Anti-Sora, absolutely love it. It also, really shows how, Riku is beginning to accept the power of darkness within him.
I think Riku was already gone at that point.
Yeah, he was definitely gone at that point. This Riku is not the same Riku we saw back in Monstro. He is absolutely not the same Riku from back then. However, we do... man, not gonna lie, we played Kingdom Hearts 1 just to re-experience, like, what happens, Neverland and post-Neverland, Because, it really picks up after that point.
I see, I'm not the only person who had a mind to cover this Darksteel ore.
Looks like you're gonna have some competition for that Darksteel, eh?
Thankfully, it's not like a shared thing.
I see, so it's not like server side, it's local.
Yeah.
That's good, that's good.
Someone leveled up.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Have you picked up Final Fantasy 15 yet? I mean, like, I know you've picked it up as in like you've purchased it, but
No, it's what I planned on streaming. Once I beat Kamifuda. Unfortunately, I'm taking a bit of a break from Kamifuda because I've gotten stuck.
What happened with Kamifuda?
I'm just bad at card games.
I would say what I said last time with the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, but you already explained that, so I'm not gonna have you retread ground. All I'll say is, believe in the heart of the cards, I guess.
Yeah, so, definitely Final Fantasy 15 streams coming soon. I think I'll do it instead of once I beat Kamifuda, once I beat rejuv. Now that I'm back to rejuv.
That makes sense,
Well, beat rejuv. By that I mean finish what's currently out.
Beat rejuv. Yeah, rejuv, it's probably, like, basically a finished story. Come on.
It's gotta be. We're at level 90. There's only 3 gyms left.
There are only 10 levels left until you reach the cap. Or is it the cap? It's probably the cap.
I don't imagine them going over level 100.
But the enemies don't abide by the same rules you do. Oh, they are absolutely gonna be level 110.
No, because unlike Kamifuda, the game doesn't cheat. Except for when it's a scripted loss. Like, if you remember, like, towards the beginning. Had that, like, scripted loss against the Deathwings in Akua Town. And then that scripted
there was
loss against Madame X.
That one is not a scripted loss. Technically, you could beat Madame X by using Destiny Bond. You could do that.
No, because her ability has priority and petrification.
Oh, that's why. All right. Yeah.
I say scripted loss, just battles you're allowed to lose.
All right then. So that's that gauntlet at the tower earlier was a scripted loss in your book.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could have won it, but to me, it's the same as a scripted loss.
I think it's completely winnable, especially with your skills. I mean, you almost won it. You had the final battle of that gauntlet.
Yeah, but I guess scripted loss isn't the right word. It's just like losable battles.
Yeah, fair.
Alright, first up, Cobalt Ingot. Yeah, I actually need those, right? Oh no, I need Cobalt Rivets. Okay, so I can just quick synth. I'm actually gonna go and fill up my water bottle real fast.
Sounds good. I'll keep you entertained. Alright then, chat. So, let's see. Just off the top of my head, my personal rankings for Kingdom Hearts Worlds and KH1. F tier, Atlantica. Atlantica is just not fun to play. I will be more in depth if I ever decide to record lines for something. I don't know. Now we're on to D tiers. Deep Jungle. Deep Jungle is kind of confusing. It's got rooms that kind of are weird to traverse. Deep Jungle, I don't know. But it does have that cool slide minigame, but that doesn't change the fact that everything besides the cool slide minigame doesn't really have substance. And now, what else? Wonderland, same real reasons as Deep Jungle. Confusing, but I guess this one has a reason for being confusing, as it's kind of in character for it being Wonderland to be confusing. It's just it feels kind of impossible to navigate without the movement abilities you gain later game. Later game, when you got things like, oh, welcome back.
Yeah, so I actually have a bit of an anecdote about Wonderland.
Alright.
I never, in Kingdom Hearts 1, never got the Keyblade from Wonderland.
You never got Lady Luck? I do not blame you. I do not blame you. Lady Luck's pretty hidden.
I didn't know that it actually had a Keyblade for years.
I remember just like messing around one day. I believe you have to target a flower, give it an elixir, and then you have to have the white Trinity.
Yeah.
So white Trinity, you have to activate that, and then inside that chest is Lady Luck. It is not worth it. Lady Luck is kind of trash.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so I never knew, like, for years I didn't know that Lady Luck existed.
Yeah, I honestly don't blame you.
And I still, to this day, have not ever gotten Lady Luck.
You never got Lady Luck?
Nope, never went for it.
It's pretty expensive, because you have to sacrifice an elixir for it, so I don't blame you.
Also, it requires me going back to Kingdom Hearts 1, and I've already stated my apprehension against that. Also, I can't believe we were talking about Kingdom Hearts, and I have not mentioned how much I love Hollow Bastion.
Dude, Hollow Bastion is incredible!
It's specifically how they handle Hollow Bastion. Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, it's the second to last world. Arguably, it is the last world, because there's not much of the end of the world.
End of the world, we have fights, and then we have fights, and then we have, oh, this is a big fight, and then we have the part where you go back to the other worlds of the game.
Yeah.
And that was really cool, by the way. That was really cool. Love that part.
And I like how they make Pooh Bear like the only save point there.
Yes, the 100-acre wood is the only place that's anywhere near safe in the end of the world.
Anyway, as I was saying, so Hollow Bastion. When you reach it in Kingdom Hearts 1, it is this big, it is foreboding. The music is heavy and it is weighing down on you. And it's just like this big, intimidating world. And then you revisit it in Kingdom Hearts 2 as the second world. And despite the music being the same, it's friendly, it's inviting, it's like, it's almost homely. And it's really good.
Do we talk about the Birth by Sleep version of the world? Should we talk about that right now?
Birth by Sleep manages to do like the same way, except like it's an off-putting kind of friendliness. Like it's like you see a friend, but they're secretly addicted to like heroin.
Sorry, we're on Twits.
What was that? Oh, hold on, I just saw encoding overlay. Everything's still good?
I hope everything's so good. I hope you didn't just say a trigger word for Twits to,
oh, yeah.
send something. Great.
I thought that stream was going in, but it does look like stream on Twitch is... Let me refresh Twitch.
Let me just, oh no. Kingdom.
Yeah, okay, it's still there. But in Birth by Sleep, it's like the opposite of, it's like the opposite of what it is in 2. It's not like, it's not big, it's not foreboding. It's still there, it's still something familiar. But it's got that, like, harsh, fake friendliness to it.
Because it's got, like, you know, it is fated to fall in a way.
Yeah, it's... You know the path it's gonna go down. But, as well as everything going on between Terraven and Aqua...
Yeah, this is the first time where, you know, the three of them, they are back together, but it also shows how they are drifting apart more than ever.
Yeah, it's really well done is what it is. I love the Hollow Bastion music. Because they never change it. It's always the same.
Yeah. Hollow Bastion's music is never different ever. Do you hear the version when you're in like Merlin's house as Riku in Kingdom Hearts 3? I hate that you can't explore all of Hollow Bastion as Riku, but at the same time,
I wish we got Hollow Bastion in 3, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that we did it because I know that they would do the same thing that they did to Twilight Sound.
That is so true. It hurts.
So upset with how Twilight Town was handled in 3.
You cannot go to the tower that Twilight Town is known for. You cannot go to Market Street. You cannot go to the Sandloft. You cannot go to the usual spots.
It's small. They shrunk it down.
And Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to have some of the biggest worlds in the series, and it does.
It does.
Except for Twilight Town.
I genuinely think like Pirates in 3 is bigger than the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 1.
It probably is. It probably is. Especially when you consider how fast you go in the ship.
Yeah. Oh, so I was... I was talking to Ko the other day about how terrible I am with, like, Pirates of the Caribbean in 3. Mainly because of, like, my fear of the water. And they just mentioned, oh yeah, no, as soon as I got glide, I just ditched the ship and glided everywhere.
That's hilarious.
And I was, no, 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 no. I don't like that.
Wait, what happened?
I do not like the idea of just gliding over open ocean.
Oh, come on, you should try it sometime, it's fun.
No, thank you, I'm good.
Well, try to convince ya.
I'll pass, thank you.
I see that Go is on their phone right now.
Ko's at work right now.
Oh, actually, no, Ko's offline. Nah, Ko is being a great worker, being a great asset to the company.
I don't think Ko's manager watches my stream.
That is fair, but also, you know, at the same time, you can't be too safe.
Even if they... I know for a fact that their real name is not Ko.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, Ko is just sucking off right now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure their shift is actually about to end.
Oh, well, in that case, it's totally reasonable to sack off since your shift's about to end. But yeah, going back to Hollow Bastion.
Oh, it's so good.
I've always loved its music. Its music has always stuck out to me in my mind. It's
so good.
It is honestly one of my favorite pieces of music. It was
ever. Actually inspired from, I think, the Exorcist movie.
I'm sorry, the Exorcist movie, as in the horror movie?
Yeah.
I would be like, oh man, I gotta go watch that if it weren't for the fact that
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, I am not gonna watch The Exorcist. I will appreciate its soundtrack. I will appreciate The Exorcist's soundtrack, but I will not watch that movie. You cannot make me watch that movie.
I hope I didn't make too much linen yarn. I think I did. Oops.
You might have. But again, you could just like, I don't know, give that linen yarn to someone if you're like, hey, do you need linen yarn? Here you go.
Because I needed 36. And I've got 72.
Yeah.
Linseed oil, I think, is the other thing that... What level was the linseed oil? 29. Yeah. I oopsied.
Well, I guess it's better to have extra than to have not as many as you.
Oh, hi, Burb.
Oh. Yo, what's up, Burb? Yeah, sorry, Burb. I was just you know, just freeze around. You can like tag in if you want. Wait, is that cool with you? Is it cool? Is it cool if Burb tags in? Yeah, you can tag in if you want.
I need to go get 18 linseed oil.
Hey, Burb.
I got stuck on something right there. Anyway, yeah, we're just crafting today.
Yep, today's a crafting day in Final Fantasy XIV.
High and surprise. I'm going to be playing Zomboid. Oh, okay. Honestly, probably for the rest of the week, it'll be this, because you have to craft like 4 different parts for an airship.
So, you have to craft what are puzzles have? Stern, bow.
Right now, I'm making the hull.
The hull. Yes, the hull. The best 4 part, or one of the best 4 parts anyway. What up?
Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, snap, Burb!
Hi, Burb. Yeah, Burb just showed up for a cameo and then
Burb
just
jump
left.
scare. Da-da-da-da-da.
But yeah, Hollow Bastion, I feel like in almost every appearance it does scale really well.
It does.
I
really wish Hollow Bastion was more explorable into. It's already so big. Like, I want
is
to go to
huge.
the ruined areas of Radiant Garden.
That would be cool. It would be.
We already talked about how we wished it was in 3 Burb.
Yeah, you know, it isn't free. In data greeting, do you love data greeting? Isn't data greeting so cool? Isn't it so cool?
Yeah, so I'm making a hull right now. I need airship management. I need a hull, rigging, forecastle, and aft castle.
Hull, rigging, forecastle, and aft castle. Gotcha.
William Aft Castle from Five Nights at Freddy's.
No way, 5 nights already? Was that the bike of every 7?
18 linseed oil. We did also talk about how we wish Twilight Town was bigger in 3 and how it was done dirty.
It was so done dirty! No! Market Street! No!
It was disrespected in 3.
No! Usable spots!
What we got in 3 was really nice. I just wish that we got more.
Seriously, especially considering Twilight Town was on the first world zone! Remember? Back in the day, when Kingdom Hearts 3 was first announced to the world, one of the first worlds we saw, Twilight Town.
Do you remember in like early, like late 2015, early 2016, we were like slurping up any possible hints we could get about the release date?
Oh my god, I remember that back in those days, someone was like, alright then, so here's the thing. During the scene where Ericus and Xehanort are playing chess, in the background of this shot,
the calendar.
Yes, the calendar!
Yes, I remember that vividly. I was like, yeah, this has got to be it. Why wouldn't it? And then we didn't get the game for like 3 more years.
Wasn't that so cool? That was so cool.
We were down bad, man.
This reminds me of one of the opening lines of this one video, which is like, in order to keep people from talking about Kingdom Hearts 3, you 4 are going to go on this journey. And then this guy's like, wait, if we're doing this, then who's working on Kingdom Hearts 3? Right, back to the topic at hand, which is Hollow Bastion. It does scale really well. And in Kingdom Hearts 1, I feel like it does verticality well. In Kingdom Hearts 2, it does laterally.
I think in Kingdom Hearts 1, I don't like the world design a lot, specifically like that maze. Like towards the bottom of the world with like the moving walls.
That's definitely a one of the less interesting parts of the world.
Then again, I was fairly young when I was doing that, though. Believe it or not, I was dumb. It is possible for me to be dumber than I currently am, and I was.
You absolutely were. There was no doubt about it. But regardless, in Kingdom Hearts 1, you know, obviously there's like, you know, that part with the bubbles and the water with... It's, by the way, did you know that if you cast Blizzard on those bubbles, they turn into platforms?
That's very funny.
It's so cool, right?
I don't think I actually knew that.
I remember doing that back in the day. I never find that out, and I'm like, wow, this is so cool. You can freeze the bubbles and use them as platforms. I kind of wish they hit a chest behind that, not gonna lie. That would have been sick. But
Yeah, no, but Hollow Bastion, it's so good.
it really is, especially, you know, just from the start. Just like, alright, Kingdom Hearts 1, you are at the start of Hollow Bastion. The waterfalls are rising, and you can see Hollow Bastion in the distance. It is very far away and very high up. You can tell that. And you definitely feel like there is gonna be a long climb ahead. And there will be, and it does that incredibly well in my opinion. Hollow Bastion Kingdom Hearts 1 is verticality at its finest. Just so
Maybe,
much.
I think maybe they went a bit too low with some of that verticality. I hate that stupid puzzle. That
Very-
like, wall puzzle.
Very fair. The sewer area is
It's terrible.
It's not the high point. It's not the high point. If anything, it's the low point. In both ways. However,
I love Hollow Bastion, that's why I can call it out on its less than fun part.
but come on. Once you get past that point, right, you see these mysterious lifts, and these are the things that are gonna let you traverse most of Hollow Bastion. And they bring you to and from so many places. You get to start from the bottom. You go into the entrance hall, which, let me just say, the entrance hall to getting those pieces of the Heartless Emblem, so good. And then there's the library to the side with the bookshelf puzzle where you have to match the books to the shelves.
I also wasn't a big fan of that, but once again, that's because of me being a dumb idiot baby child.
It's just colors, Usabi. You just match the colors.
Once again, I was a dumb idiot baby child.
I mean, it's cool in concept, though. I mean, who doesn't like the idea of putting a book somewhere and then an entrance opening up? How many times has that been shown in any media, you know? That's because it's cool as hell, that's why. But regardless, then we get to the lift stop, which it's, you know, I have a feeling that this thing, the lift stop, it isn't as good as most other parts as, you know, telling how much verticality there is. However, you can definitely tell that this is, you know, it's indoors, and there is one part where you can drop down from a higher point onto a lower point.
So I'm sure you're tired of hearing this at this point, but that was also too complex for my dumb idiot baby brain. I was consistently getting lost there.
Man, you were not very good at Hollow Bastard, weren't you?
No, I was not, but I still love it so much.
You're too complex for the mind of, I don't know, something, but you're too complex for the mind of very young people, Hollow Bastion, but that is why the intellectuals love you, Hollow Bastion. You are so amazing in so many ways.
Next up, 18 dark steel plates.
Oh, wait, now we're on to shards to plates. How much dark steel do you want to bet we're gonna have by the end of this? I'm gonna bet 374.
I mean, I still got 45 dark steel ore. This is actually my first time crafting a dark steel plate.
Hey, at least you get the first time EXP from that, or whatever.
It doesn't matter because I'm max level.
Wow. Whoops.
And I don't want to just hold out till Dawn Trail to do this.
Definitely not. Do it now.
I'm looking at the Hollow Bastion KH wiki page. What do you mean there's multiple endings for Hollow Bastion in Chain of Memories?
It probably is referring to the Sora part and the Riku part.
Because it says the incompleted world card of Hollow Bastion, and it's got like the gray cardboard. And then it's got the completed world card of Hollow Bastion with the green border. Normal ending has a red border, alternative ending has a yellow border, and extra ending has a blue border.
Game of City Memories. How Bass appears from Castle with me as a memory. The world can be experienced through boxes and areas that draw heavy inspiration from the various balconies across the castle as well as the lift stop areas. Cutscenes, areas such as the Castle Gates Library, Entrance Hall, and Castle Chapel visited in Rechain Memories. The second part of Castle Chapel also serves as the arena for the fight against Dragon Maleficent, while in Chain Memories, the Castle Chapel serves as such. When Riku visits the Memories of Hall Bastion, a new area called Riku's Dream is in the cutscene. It is similar to the library in design, but a lot smaller with better internet. That's weird. It does not say that at all where I am.
I don't need to go back and play Chain of Memories, huh? Oh wait, no, okay, we're fine. It's from Recoded.
Oh, Recoded. Alright.
Never mind, it's Recoded nonsense. We're fine.
Alright then, because I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean Chain of Memories? You know?
No, Chain of Memories it's fine. It's just got the one blue border.
Yep. However, I was really confused. However, I do remember that being a thing in Recoded. I do remember that being an actual thing.
Like worlds had separate endings?
No. So who cares about Recoded spoilers, am I right? So at the end of Recoded,
it's just Kingdom Hearts 1 spoilers, really.
At the end of Recoded, Jimny's journal gets reset, and Data Sora from when he's in like I'm sorry, not Hollow Bastion. Data Sora from when he first arrives in Traverse Town gets sent to a new part of Jimny's journal, which is Castle Oblivion, which wasn't there before because remember in Game Hearts 2 the only page in Jimny's journal was Dick Nominee.
Mm-hmm.
However, all that stuff is still there in the code, so it tasks Data Sora with going through Castle Oblivion. And in Castle Oblivion, it doesn't actually like draw things from like the worlds. It's mostly just like the white rooms of Castle Oblivion, you know, like the final floor and the in-between floors. But regardless, in Castle Oblivion, there are cards with, you know, the worlds you previously visited on them, you know, yada yada. Regardless, you can choose certain dialogue options within them or perform certain actions, and that sort of affects like the ending you get to Castle Oblivion, but it doesn't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things from what I remember.
That's very funny.
Who cares? At the end, Data Sora sees Data Nominee, and they talk for a bit, and we see people connected to Sora, which includes, oh, who are these 3 people? Oh, I guess we'll have to buy another console to find out.
I need to go buy a bunch of Earth shards.
Can you also buy a PSP while you're at it?
I wish, man. I want a PSP.
You know, honestly, the PSP is really underrated.
It really
Sony,
is.
please...
So many insane games came out on the PSP.
And here's the thing, the PSP was insane for its time too. I mean, keep in mind, the game console that came before the PSP in graphics was the Game Boy Advance. And now we have 3D models and stuff like this that is close to what we have on a PS2? That is insane!
I'm just saying, the PSP walked so the Switch could run at 30 FPS.
Actually true. Actually true. And then the Switch doesn't even have a... Here's the thing. Here's the reason why the PSP is better than the Switch. The PSP has a native port of Birth by Sleep. The Switch doesn't have a native port.
True. True.
I mean, seriously, they didn't even put like native ports of Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop Distance on Switch. They didn't even bother. Like, at least do the one that's came out on a...
Like, handheld consoles are like...
Easy. They're easy to port in relatively speaking to, you know, like, you know, it's hard to get a PS5 game to work on Xbox Series X and PC. I get that, you know? You have to work with their respective limitations, but a PSP game can run easy on a Switch, trust me. You know, you just gotta, you know, port it, you know? Emulation's probably out of the picture, but, you know,
no, do you really want to go play the original PSP version of Birth by Sleep when we've got the final mix version?
No!
Yeah, no.
Plus, the final mix version has 2 sticks. The PSP didn't have 2 sticks. It has 1 stick. 1 control stick. That's what it has. But at the same time, the PSP, underrated. Underrated. Sony, please make more PSPs. Your stupid Wii U gamepad doesn't count, Sony. Yeah, you heard me right. That stupid Wii U gamepad you have for the PS5 doesn't count. That's not a PSP. That's a Wii U gamepad.
There's also like the PS Vita tried to be the PSP, but it just wasn't.
Nah. But I will say that PS Vita is probably a homebrew beast. But I don't have a PS Vita to homebrew. Because I never bought one, because why would I?
Why would you?
It doesn't have Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. That was on the 3DS. That's why I got the 3DS. I can't believe I'm being ironic about this. I am obsessed with this game series.
It's a really good game series.
It is! It is!
It's so good.
But at the same time, you know, I buy literal consoles to play the games. It's not so good.
So a new Master Duel event was just announced.
Really?
It's not
What
a
is
good
this?
one.
Oh, tell me about it.
It's called Extreme Duel Skill Drain, in which the continuous trap card Skill Drain is placed on both players' spell and trap zones at the start of the duel.
Alright, continuous trap cards, spell drain. Wait, what am I doing? I can just go into your Discord and do a command. I think this would be the
Skill
place.
Drain negates all monster effects on the field.
Oh yeah, /S, skill, drain. Alright, let's see. Activate by paying 1,000 life points. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters while they are face-up on the field, but their effects can still be activated.
Yeah, so that's just kind of a weird ruling thing where you can still declare the activation of effects, and like if required, still pay the pay the requirements, but the effect would still be negated.
Why would you ever pay the requirements if the effect's just gonna be negated?
Because sometimes that does let you avoid the negation.
Nah, fair enough. So, with skill drain on the field for both players, that essentially wait, doesn't that essentially mean that effect monsters are useless?
Pretty much, yeah.
So it's basically just a battle of who has the most attack / defense.
Yep.
This sucks.
Yeah, it does.
The meta is just like whatever monster has just the most attack in the game, which we already know who that is. We can literally look at the cards and sort them by their attack value. There you go. You know, just get the highest attack level floors. The highest attack.
I mean, I
Accurate.
guess it could be interesting if it's reciprocal.
Maybe. But like, 1,000 LP.
I
guess-
assume it's not going to make you pay the cost for it.
I'm sorry, you don't have to pay the cost?
Because I mean, it's just starting the game with it already face up on both players' fields.
It's face up on the field, but that doesn't mean that you don't, that it like the...
Well, because to activate it, you have to pay the cost, but it's already going to be activated at the start of the game.
Oh, it's already gonna be activated. Alright then.
At least if I'm reading this correctly.
Yes, it is. It only says activate by playing 1,000 life points. It doesn't
Actually,
say
maybe.
However,
maybe
at the same time-
not, because it just says it's placed in both players' spell and trap zones at the start of the duel. It doesn't say that it's placed face up.
That is true. It could be placed face down. But then again, I feel like they would like say so if it's placed face down, you know?
I feel like actually it would be the other case. I feel like they would say if it was going to be face up.
wait, out of curiosity, so, you know how you activate by paying with 5 life points?
Yeah.
So, is the activation cost, like, once per turn, or is it once per effect? So, if I were to be like, I activate Pot of Greed, and then you have to pay with 5 life points to negate that Pot of Greed. However, if I were to, you know, say, well, I activate, I don't know, whatever, this card.
Because it's a continuous trap, you just have to pay it once to activate it, and then it remains activated.
I see. So it really does suck. It's just all of the effects are negated. You know, negate the effects of all face monsters while they are face upon the field, but their effects can still be activated. I think nothing about the new wording of this card. Technically, effects of cards that are in your hand that like activate from hand can still activate.
Yeah, you can still activate like in your hand and in the graveyard.
Yeah, activating a hand like you know, Ass Blossom can still be activated because that activates from hand.
Yeah.
But field activations don't exist. They just don't exist anymore. I can't remember what we got sidetracked on, but we got sidetracked on. Oh, never. It was two memories. I mean, recoded. It was two recoded things. Back to Hollow Bastion. Back to peak Kingdom Hearts. Hollow Bastion. You know, the lift stops. And then there's like that one thing with like the Heartless emblem and the 2 blocks. That one's a very unique big thing. I absolutely love that one. And then, you know, when you're at, you know, like near the top of Hollow Bastion, you know, when you're in Castle Chapel, when you walk out of Castle Chapel, you do not have to really do much of anything. You don't have to activate that much things to go back down. You can
really just jump.
Yeah, you can literally just jump all the way back down to Rising Falls. You do not have to activate a single thing. And not to mention, that special shout outs to that one part in Hollow Bastion where you ride that big platform where Heartless spawn. Shout out to that one. Now, you know, I don't know why, but I always liked finding in an enclosed round area. I don't know, something about it just like speaks to me for some reason. I don't know.
It's 18 horn glue now.
But yeah, Hollow Bastion does verticality extremely well in KH1. Now, KH2 is another story. Hollow Bastion is nowhere near as vertical in Kingdom Hearts 2.
No, it's very horizontal.
However, it is very large in scale with that horizontal.
It's large. It's wide.
It is very, very wide. And you know, we have so many. I feel like the thing that encompasses this the best, Great Maw. It is literally just a flat piece of land, walls on 2 sides. One side goes to the place where you fight Sephiroth, and the other goes back to his save point. While it's just a flat piece of land, we all know what happens in that flat piece of
we
land.
know what happens on that flat piece of land.
That flat piece of land is iconic, and everybody knows it. And no, this doesn't just, you know, stop at to just that point. You can also, you know, see, just like, even just from the Bailey, all right? Just the Bailey.
It's so big. I wish we got more of it.
Same. Hollow Bastion, more like Hollow Peak.
Hollow Peak.
Or Peak Bastion, or something.
You'll get there eventually.
Yeah, something, you know, regardless, Hollow Bastion is peak. Peak Kingdom Hearts, peak world. At least when it's not literally one room in Merlin's house.
Yeah.
But, regardless, from the Bailey, you can see, the castle where, that takes place with some cutscenes with Peter Maleficent.
Yeah. Villain's Veil.
Yes, Villain's Veil. That's the name. Villain's Veil. You can see Villain's Veil in the distance. However, when you are at the place where you fight Sephiroth, I forget the exact name. But...
I know the place though.
Yeah, the place where you fight Sephiroth.
It's also the place where Maleficent of all people saves you.
Yeah, Maleficent saves Sora, and is just to go now. Oh, you also find some ice cream there, some sea salt ice cream, and a photo.
It's a photo of the Twilight Town gang with Roxas.
Yeah.
Also, the craziest thing, I swear that Painter Pencil, they were from a Final Fantasy game, but apparently they're not.
Nope.
Apparently they're Kingdom Hearts originals.
Yep, they're original. I don't blame you for thinking that, since, you know, they play a very similar role to a lot of Final Fantasy cameos.
Since literally every other character from Kingdom Hearts that is, like, named NPC is a Final Fantasy character. Also, I didn't realize that Vivi was from 10. I thought that Vivi was from 8 with the rest of Cypher's gang.
Actually, Vivi's from 9.
Oh, is Vivi from 9?
Yeah, Vivi's from 9. Not 10. Vivi does not appear at all in 10. Vivi is certified Final Fantasy 9 party member.
Regardless, I got the number wrong. Regardless, they're not from 8.
Yeah, however, you know, I don't believe in thinking that. After all, you know, Cypher, Ryzen, and Boo, all of them are from, you know, 8. So I don't believe in thinking that Vivi was from 8.
Which has me really excited, because I want to go play 8 now.
Honestly, you should. It is an incredible Final Fantasy game.
That is all my blocks of horn glue. Now I just need 18 pots of varnish. And I guess I'm going to be ending at my normal time anyway, with the rate that things are going.
Ending at normal time? Guess it means our conversation's going to come to an end soon, eh?
I mean, I still got a bunch of blocks of varnish to go through.
In that case, we can still talk to you until those blocks of varnish are all, you know. But, regardless, and not to mention, Hollow Bastion 2 has some incredible views. You know, we have the poster, and the view from there is incredible. You know, there's, oh, that's what it's called. It's called the Dark Depths. The Dark Depths is where you fight Sephiroth.
It's weird that it's called the Dark Depth, because it's not deep.
It is not deep at all.
It's a peak, really.
It really is a peak. Like Hollow Bastion is peak!
Well, like
Yeah,
it's on the peak of a place, not a depth.
Yeah, it is definitely not depth. So it's very weird that it's called the dark depths, but that's what it's called. It's called dirt. And man, Hollow Bastion, so good. And you know, that's not even mentioning, like, you know, so many iconic things happen at Hollow Bastion. Hollow Bastion is just like story central.
Oh yeah, it's always
Every
like
single game it appears in. Like, come on. It would take us forever to name every significant thing that happens in Hollow Bastion across all of the Kingdom Hearts games.
yeah.
I honestly don't have as much to say about Hollow Bastion and Birth by Sleep, if I'm being real. Hollow
No,
Bastion and Birth by
we get a story beat in Hollow Bastion that's just never brought up ever again.
Yep.
With Lee and Isa, they bring up like seeing a girl in the castle, and then it's never brought up again.
It is actually brought up again. It is
But,
actually brought up again.
It's mentioned again in 3.
If you're a nerd and read the secret reports like I do, that's right, I read the secret reports.
Yeah, no, it's something I always intend to do and then never get around to doing.
You never read the secret reports of Kingdom Hearts?
No. I've got the intent to, and then I just never do. I'll be like, yeah, I'll read all the secret reports once I get them this time. And then I beat the game without reading a single one.
Can't believe you're such a fake fan, not reading the secret reports.
It's true, I'm a fake fan. I need to go make a twit longer on myself now.
I'm kidding. After all, the secret reports. Honestly, when I first played the games, I did not read those. However, when I got really into the lore, that's when I read the secret reports. You honestly don't need the secret reports most of the time, but at the same time, they do have, you know, interesting insight and whatnot, you know? That's, But yeah, you do get a really cool keyblade for that though. Ventus does get a cool keyblade from that meeting with Lee and Isa.
Yeah, no, it's not Bond of Flame.
It's not Bond of Flame.
Bond of Flame is the one that you get after Axel's sacrifice in 2.
Yeah, Bond of Flame is the one from it's Frolic Flame.
Frolic Flame, that's what it is.
That's the one.
My construction quality isn't increasing, come on. I'm trading in high quality stuff.
Yeah, that construction quality be good. You don't want the airship to fail mid-flight.
Okay, now it's going up pretty high.
There you go, there you go.
But I've got over half of the materials in, and I'm only at 44 out of 100 quality.
Oh boy.
Do you think it matters, like, the order I turn them in?
It might. But at the same time, did I not? I don't know. It is a mystery.
84 out of 100 is where I ended on quality. Construction complete.
Hooray!
And then tomorrow, we start the rigging.
Ah, great, the rigging. I hear that's... Oh, wait a minute. You mean rigging of the ship, not rigging of the model.
No model rigging. I've tried my hand at that, and I will pass on doing it again. Thank you very much.
Yeah, animation is tough. Yeah, shout out to animators. They go underappreciated a lot.
They do. Let's see, what is the thing called? What's the full name of it? Bronco type sale. They don't have time to do it today.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go in early. I'm gonna go play Kingdom Hearts 2.
Very fair. In that case,
let's
enjoy your Kingdom Hearts journey, and I will see you next time you stream, which will be the next time you stream.
Don't say the T word. Don't say it.
I'm not going to. I am reminding you to not say it.
All right, let's see. Let's
Goodbye.
go find someone to raid. None of my friends are live. Never mind. We're not raiding anyone. Just good